Commander Bane, we've been placed on this world to eliminate the AI effectively known as Jezebel. Are you ready to do this?
I am. I'm a little bit unsure of myself. This is kind of a new beginning for me.
This is a new beginning for both of us. Neither of us have any real combat experience. I don't know why they've thrown us into this. I do understand that it's going to be a little bit easier than the front lines, but I'm still very, very concerned. I can see that we've got our bases set up next to each other, so that's good. That's very, very good. And I can see that you've got one of your robots making a little building there. Let's see what it's doing. It's creating a metal extractor. I can see that you're getting resources. I feel like I should do the same.
Well, I'd figure that resources are going to be pretty important to us. We don't kind of know what's out there. We need to find out what's going to happen. We know we're at war. We don't know what enemy we face. And while we outnumber them, since we have no idea what we're doing, this could go very badly.
It could.
And I need to protect you, brother.
I feel safer already knowing that you're around. Right, let's see what we can have. We can get engineers and we can get pans. Airborne scout, cheap reconnaissance unit with long sight range and radar. I'm going to build a couple of the pans so we can see what's going on around us. I think that's a good idea, don't you?
I think that is a good idea. I'll do the same.
I'm going to build a second engineer as well. Our outpost does have weaponry, but I don't know how effective it's going to be against this AI.
I think we need to find out more.
I know that Jezebel isn't necessarily very effective. She has been behind our lines for a number of years now, and as far as I can tell, she hasn't made any aggressive maneuvers. So, I do hope that we're going to be okay. Okay, we've got some metal extractors doing their thing.
I'm going to fly on over to the base, see what we can see.
She's up towards the northwest of the map, to our understanding, isn't she?
She is indeed.
Okay, I've got two pans doing my bidding. I can see that you're building some power generators. Does that sound about right?
I'm currently building some ships, some vehicles, etc. Oh, you mean to the left?
Oh my, there appear to be enemy guardians attacking me.
That is not good.
We need a factory. I need something to protect my people. Okay, we've got our factory building. The land factory I'm building at present.
That's a good start.
I'm going to build some brutes and some archers.
Brutes seem to be kind of the mainstay. Very tough.
I think I might just build a couple of ground defense stations as well. And just one or two air defense stations. Right, let's get our brutes attacking these guardians. Can we beat them?
My vehicles seem to be assimilating this power generator here.
That's good.
Seems like a good start. It seems that I can build radioactive extractors on these deposits.
Let's see. I can see the enemy base. Seeing this?
Yes, they have multiple factories.
They do.
We may have underestimated Jezebel.
Jezebel does seem to be something of a problem, doesn't she? Or maybe that's something that is something that we need to deal with as well. Let's get ourselves a couple more engineers. You can see that you've got a nice group of units coming.
Yeah, just trying to get some basic units up to try and defend us, should we need it.
I think I'm beginning to understand what we need to do.
I've noticed that there are some defensive systems as well.
Certainly seem to be. I've got one or two. Nothing too serious at this point. Right, let's get our radioactive extractors. Gonna need those. Oh, what's a quantum relay?
That sounds most fun. Whatever it is.
Well, let's have it do something. I can now build an armory as well. I think that's going to be instrumental in our victories.
I think so too. The armory seems to build bigger units.
Ooh. Now we've also got
So
something
these-
called production upgrades. You can see that metal storage is at level 1 at the moment, logistics level 1. I think we can upgrade using the quantum upgrades tab.
Okay. Quantum upgrades. Oh, I see. So we can have metal storage and radioactive storage. I see. So not only do we have frigates, but we could also build cruisers.
Excellent. I'm building a few combat items. Nothing too serious at this point. I think we're doing absolutely fine. Annihilator cannons. Good. They sound useful to have.
They sound annihilating.
Okay, so I've built a quantum relay, and I can ask it to rush builds. It can create a nanomesh barrier, which gains some health, and an emergency turret. These all sound very useful. Right, our armory can build the Zeus, the Athena, Artemis, the Apollo, and the Nemesis. Oh my.
I like the sound of those. It's sounding pretty cool.
I'm asking for a little bit of everything. I think it's important that I keep expanding.
I think so. We need to increase our presence on this kind of network.
The units do seem more effective than the Guardians, don't they?
They do indeed. I feel the real struggle will be fighting what is the AI. Although there does seem to be larger amounts of Guardians further on. So I'll have to wait and see how things pan out. So I now need logistics upgrades. Unfortunately, I'll need more quanta for that.
built myself an amplifier as well on one of the local areas.
An amplifier? What does that do?
Well, we can have one amplifier per local region, and it increases the output of your goods. You've got to build it on a generator.
Okay, I have a refinery.
Yes, I'm building one of those as well. I think you can build those anywhere though, can't you?
I think so. It all sounds pretty important.
It all sounds pretty concerning. Alright, let's take a look at our production upgrades. It's quite clear that my metal it's been full for some time, so let's upgrade our metal storage.
Indeed.
Our radioactives, they haven't been so full lately, so I'm not as worried about them. Let's take a little bit of unit health.
Quantum upgrade installed.
Okay.
I have my amplifier built on my first generator.
Excellent. I think you can only have one. It says here on the only one amplifier can be built per region.
Yes, and a region I think is per generator.
Ah, I see. Well, you should almost certainly do that. There we go. I've got one unit that is going to be doing a lot of work. Some interesting crystal formations in the locality, don't we?
Indeed, it looks very pretty. I suppose I shouldn't spend too much time admiring it, lest the enemy come.
Let's take a look. I have a Dreadnought Bay. Oh, the Hyperion Dreadnought. Costs 100 logistics, and that's something that we simply don't have.
I think it's best to start small and build our way up.
I think you might be right. Based on what I can see, I'm not really gaining any radioactives at the moment, so that's something I'm going to have to work on.
There is a distinct lack of radioactive sources. I'm also having problems with sort of finding radioactives.
I've got 500 at the moment. It appears that I've got 4.9. Oh, I need more logistics. What can we do about that? I've installed a quantum upgrade for my logistics. I can now get 200 units. Oh wow.
That's good. I found something called a turinium generator. I think these are important.
Whereabouts is that on the map?
Um,
Oh my, it's big.
It is big. I don't know what it does, but it looks cool.
We're about to find out.
So, take and hold turinium generators to win via critical mass of turinium. Each turinium generator held also increases metal and radioactive income by 10%. So I'm guessing these are pretty important.
Certainly sounds that way, doesn't it? I don't know if you've noticed on the map, but we can see what the enemy AI is doing by virtue of the fact that it seems to be connecting its regions together.
And it is spreading very, very fast. I'm a little bit concerned, if I'm being honest with you.
Well, that's something that we should definitely keep an eye on, isn't it? I don't know what you're concentrating on with regards to your units. Are you looking for larger units, or are you looking for a larger group of small units?
I've got mainly a mix of small units and some cruisers at the moment.
We need more logistics.
Since I'm unsure of what is the best way to run these systems at the moment, I'm kind of going for a mixed approach, just to re-engage.
I see.
Hopefully we'll be able to tell very quickly whether it's the right choice.
I'm going to keep pushing my forces forward. Is there anything that I can do to deny?
We need more logistics.
We need more
I think it's important
logistics.
to keep spreading.
I would agree. Oh wow.
This is a very beautiful looking planet.
It is. A shame that we have to fight over it. Fight over it we must. It's what we've been ordered to do by command. It is necessary, I'm sure. The commanders
Absolutely.
wouldn't lie to us, would they?
Well, that remains to be seen.
I don't believe that our
We need
commanders would
more
lie to us.
logistics.
Commander must be trustworthy. Must be. Probably.
Hopefully.
I'm pushing up the north of the map. I noticed that something interesting seems to be happening at the power generator that's just to the northwest of us. See that there appears to be some kind of AI blot on the landscape there.
Indeed.
It's a bit of a
We need
worry.
more logistics.
Oh, I've got a spare engineer here. That's nice.
I'm clearing some extra guardians in the hopes that we'll be in a better position.
I think it might be wise for me to build a sky factory at this point. And I definitely need more quantum relays.
We need more logistics.
Go.
We need more logistics.
Are there any other... Ah, yes, I can see that there is another trinium generator. Or turinium generator on the planet. In fact, there are two more, aren't there?
There are indeed. I hold one at the moment.
I'm going to see if I can progress in the direction of getting more.
We need more logistics.
Looks to me like we're doing quite well, overall.
I hope so. No sign of the AI yet.
Quantum upgrade installed.
I'm not sure they're as powerful as us.
They don't seem to be. But Command did tell us this was a weak AI to practice against, so...
We'll see if they're any good. If they're found wanting, then maybe we'll get to fight other missions. I quite like the sound of that.
I'm scared of going to the front lines. Truly am.
It will be fine.
But limited experience, limited knowledge, and you say it's going to be fine? Get more refineries. The Guardians at these zones certainly aren't being too much of a problem for us. Is there a way that I can find if I've got any free engineers?
Yes, just to the top of the map, there seems to be a way to select idle engineers.
We need more logistics.
Oh. The top of the map. Got idle factories? Yeah, no idle engineers.
I have engaged the enemy.
Oh my.
We need more logistics.
How does it seem that you're doing?
I think I've pushed them back.
Quantum upgrade installed.
Excellent.
Quantum upgrade installed. Quantum upgrade installed.
There you go, I'm upgrading my storage a little bit now.
That is good.
Certainly something that we need.
We do need adequate storage.
Got a good amount of income coming in. I'm quite happy with the situation. I think things are going very, very well.
I think
Very well.
we seem to be doing okay at the moment. At the moment. I don't want to be too ambitious.
Is it over ambition when you are magnificent?
You've always thought you were magnificent.
Well, truth is a wonderful thing, isn't it?
Yeah, poor me just has to stick around and listen to it.
Well, you signed up for this.
I did. Well, you need someone to watch your back.
Someone's got to look after me, haven't they?
Absolutely.
Quantum upgrade installed.
If not you, ooh. Who would put up with me? One thing I do note is our dreadnoughts are very, 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 very slow.
Do you have one?
Yes.
Impressive.
I think I can ping you, can't I?
Can you? Ooh. Wow, look at that.
She's a big un.
She does look big.
It's called the Hyperion. She is ready for battle.
Very powerful units, I'm pretty sure.
We've also got more interesting things occurring over here.
Like another thing that you're building?
It is. Oh, it is.
Is it the biggest one you can build?
But your military and economic strength is significantly higher than mine.
I have spent time investing in my military and economics.
In fact, my overall and military and economic strength only appears to be 103, whereas yours is 6,092. Based on the numbers I'm seeing.
Indeed.
Something of a difference, you might suggest.
Maybe. I guess it's past experience of
We have captured
my life as a human. Shall we say?
Were you an economist?
Well, I used to do lots of tactical based stratagems. That seems to be paying off.
I see. How's this building going? Too slow. It's been suggested that I could probably benefit from having a weapons lab. I think I could.
Wow, there's a lot of base defences at their base.
Excellent.
Don't quite think we'll be in a position to.
Oh, she's attacking me!
She's attacking you? Where?
Yes, she's come round the back. The scallywag, look!
She is, and she's damaging your buildings.
How dare
Most
she?
unfortunate.
She appears to have a tier 2 unit though. An Avenger.
Probably wreaking havoc, no doubt.
It's causing a little bit of an issue, but nothing that I feel that would stop us. Now, how do I get myself a weapons lab?
My forces are getting ready for the eventual assault that we will commit to her base.
Ah, weapons lab. Well, it appears that attack has been dealt with in no uncertain terms.
So I have a unit called a Charon, and apparently you can teleport right to it.
My. Sounds incredibly useful.
Not sure how that works yet, but that'd be interesting.
Might be connected to one of our buildings.
Possibly.
Dreadnought launch initiated.
Do we need to build anything on these? No, it doesn't seem so.
On the...
I was wondering if we needed to build anything on the Tyrannium generators, but it doesn't look that way.
No, I don't think so. I think we're pretty safe.
Power capacity increased. Dreadnought upgrades available.
Dreadnought upgrades are available.
Which is always good.
How do we upgrade our dreadnoughts?
I'm guessing it's through Quanta?
Oh, I'd expect so. It's just a matter of working it out, isn't it? I'm just at the edge of her territory now.
I'm getting there, slowly.
She's certainly attacking us. Tried to take some of her bits and bobs off her.
Well, I am ready to push shortly, should you wish to engage her from both sides.
Well, let me just get myself in a position where I can attack. Dreadnought, how can I upgrade you? Oh, self-healing hull, assault drones, or instant repair. Let's have some assault drones.
Ah, see how the Charon works. It can actually build things.
Oh,
Which is
remarkable.
Like a mobile factory.
Sounds excellent. I wonder if the Hyperion can do that.
I do not know, if I'm being honest with you.
We'll find out, won't we?
I do know I have gunships ready now. It does actually look like the Hyperion might be able to produce fins as well.
I've asked it to do a lot of things, so we'll see how that goes.
It'll either go really well, or it'll go really badly. We need more logistics.
Always. Logistics are always what we need.
Okay. We ready to begin a strike, brother?
My units are already advancing from the northeast of the map.
Okay, we're beginning to advance ourselves then.
Taking my sweet time doing it, of course. It's only fair.
They have a lot of defences. We are engaging their base defences.
Okay, let's see what I can do against them. Go. I've asked my units to attack.
Here comes my armada.
There we go. We are attacking the enemy's energy modulator.
I have some pretty heavy defences here, and we have a lot of enemy troops here now.
Do you feel our chances are of winning?
Most of my forces have been destroyed already, which is probably not a good thing.
Don't give up. Let's see if we can pop a plasma storm down on the enemy. And an EMP pulse to jam them.
Thankfully, my dreadnoughts have arrived, which is quite handy.
The enemy are making a valiant attempt. But I don't think they're going to win this one.
We are starting to approach.
Let's finish her. There we go. And I think
An enemy nexus
it's
has been
over.
destroyed.
Excellent. I think Command's going to be happy with this.
I think so.
I
That was
really
a good
do.
battle.
Considering that we had a very limited knowledge to start with, I think we've done very, very well. Now I wonder what Command will do next. Will we be sent for more training, or will they send us straight to the front lines? I hope it's for more
Right.
training.
I don't know. Now we've proven ourselves. It may be time to take the fight to the enemy.
If that's the way it's got to be, that's the way it's got to be. I'll just continue to be magnificent and We shan't be worrying about anything as a result of that, will we?
Nope. Modest as always.
Always. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching this episode. I hope you've enjoyed Ashes of the Singularity. It's quite a different kind of game. It's got a passing resemblance to Supreme Commander, I suppose. I think that's fair to say, Bane?
I do. I'd quite enjoy it.
And I think we'll do another couple of episodes and see how that goes. This was a very easy mission to familiarise both of us with the game. Now that we're a little bit more familiar with it and what you've got to do, we're probably going to put ourselves on a slightly more difficult platform and see if we can survive that in the next episode. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. For now, this is the Gul and Bane, out.
Bye-bye.